Hello, welcome back to UGC-NET exam prep. In today's lecture, we are going to cover Unit 7 of Management, and we are going to look into the role and some of the popular examples of brand management. Fine, so let us dive into today's lecture. Now, first of all, we are going to look at the examples of brand management. Okay, now the company Apple uses brand positioning. Now, what is this brand positioning? Brand positioning refers to how actually a brand is being perceived by the other customers, in the minds of the other customers, compared to its other competitors in the market space. It shows that how a brand actually stands in the market space. Right now, Apple's brand positioning is like they make their products look premium. They have a very classic and premium design, and they take upon innovative designing patterns. So Apple presents itself as a premium technology brand. Its main aim is on sleek design of the products. It adopts minimalistic design in all its products, like in Apple Watches or in iPhones and MacBooks. Now, the Apple brand uses high quality materials, and it has a very clean, a very simple and aesthetic look. It even offers product in a very consistent and uniform manner. All the packaging of the product is being done in the same manner, like a white box will be used for packaging of the products, and it will have the logo of the Apple. Then the stores of the Apple are very clean and sleek, and the advertising of the Apple is even very much consistent and uniform. Right, so the customers associate Apple with innovation, new techniques and new technology. Then it offers a user-friendly technology. Like whenever a person is interacting with the Apple brand, they are going to show such a user-friendly technique or ecosystem of the Apple products. Like all the Apple products, the Apple Watches, the MacBook and the iPhone, all are having an integrated system. A very smooth and seamless interface is being experienced by the customers who are having a chance to grab the Apple products, and it is even a symbol of status and lifestyle. The customers who are getting all those products, they think that they are very elite and they hold a good reputation in the market or in their society. So this consistency of the Apple brand positioning creates a very strong brand image that leads to high brand loyalty and repeat customers. The customers even becomes the brand promoters of the product. Now, second example of brand management is of Nike. Now, Nike uses emotional branding. What is emotional branding? Emotional branding creates a strong bond. The brand creates a very strong bond between the brands and the customers by tapping into their feelings, by connecting with the feelings of the customers, by valuing all their thinking, the thought processes of the customers, and looking up to the aspirations of the customers. The main emotional branding of Nike is of inspiration and empowerment of the customers who are associated with it. Now, the Nike, they hold a slogan, a very famous slogan, and they say just do it. So this is a symbol that inspires confidence and self-belief in the customers who are taking up the Nike products. The customers or the Nike managers, they target both the athletes as well as the everyday people. They connect with their everyday people. The connections of the Nike brand is emotionally through the stories of the struggle and the triumphs of the customers who are taking up their products. They associate their product with the famous athletes like Michael Jordan and Serena Williams. They even sponsorship certain sports events which ignite confidence and inspiration in between the athletes group or the gym goer groups of the customers. The Nike logo, that is the Swish logo, symbolizes motivation, inspiration, victory and excellence in sports. So by building an emotional connection with the customers, the Nike brand maintains deep customer loyalty and a very strong brand identity in between the customers. So we can say that Apple uses brand positioning through its design and quality to stand out as a premium brand, to stand out as a brand who is even charging premium prices for the product, but they are getting the customers, whereas Nike uses the emotional branding to connect with the audiences, to connect with the customers. So both the marketing strategies of the brands helps in building the strong long-term loyalty and relationship in between the customers and the brand, and it even leads to strong brand image and brand equity building. Now let us look at the second slide. Yes, this slide speaks to us about, tells us about the role of brands. Now what is the main role of brands in the, what brands actually function is? First function is identification. Now brands helps to identify the product and services which they are offering in the market space. Now the competitor might be offering certain product and the other brand might be offering certain products. So how they are going to be different from the other brands? Because of the recognizable name which the brand holds, the logo, the tagline, the motto of the brand and its various unique features and design. All this helps the brand to differentiate itself from the other competitors in the market space. This helps the customers to differentiate one's company's offering from the other major competitors, right? This is the first role of the brand. Now the second role of the brand is quality assurance, right? Now what does this quality assurance means? That brand signals trust and consistency. Whatever product a brand is offering to the customers, it will provide in a very consistent, in a uniform manner. This will help to create more trust in between the customers and the brand. A well-known brand assures that the customers about the product quality which they are offering to the customers. This will lead to repeat purchase of the customers. Customers are again going to purchase the product from the same brand, from the same company, and that will lead to increment in the brand trust. Customers are going to trust their brand very much because quality of the product, even if the customers are paying high price, a premium pricing for the products, but they are being assured that the quality product is being given to the customers. The third role of brand is differentiation. Now in a competitive market space, brands help the product to stand out from the other competitors in the market space. Branding showcase unique features of the products of the brand. It has unique technique, technology, innovation that is being adopted by the brand which differentiate itself from the other brand. Like Tesla, they keep on innovating, renovating their products from time to time, beating the competitors in the market space, and they even appeal to the lifestyle of the general public. So this differentiation is very much crucial for attracting the customers, for getting new customers and for retaining the customers to stay loyal and stick to that particular brand. Now the next role of brand is emotional connection. Now brands build emotional connection. How the brand builds emotional connection? Through value. They provide unique value, they consider the belief of the customers, they tell their story, they adopt the strategy of storytelling to the customers, and they deliver the messages, emotional messages, concerning messages to the customers from time to time. For example, Apple builds their emotional appeal by promoting the creativity which they offers, which they have. Then it even leads to innovation. They promote innovation, techniques, technology and simplicity, user friendly. All these are the important features which highlights the Apple brand. Apple's sleek design and user-friendly products make the customers feel part of an illicit caste or illicit and creative lifestyle. So one brand that offers similar product features as Apple. Now Samsung is such a brand which offers its product at a lower price than the Apple brand, but some of the customers are loyal towards the Apple brand because of its ecosystem which it offers across all its product line. Like it offers integration between its devices like iPhone or MacBook, iPad and Apple watches. So Samsung produces a wide range of smartphones, like they even produces tablets and laptops that is often going to match or even they are going to surpass the Apple products in terms of the technical specifications and technologies. For example, Samsung's Galaxy series smartphone are known for their high-end features like OLED displays. Right now, it has unique display feature, powerful processors and advanced camera system. All this is done at a much affordable price point compared to the iPhone users. Even though Samsung offers similar features at a much lower prices, customers are still sticking towards the Apple product due to the emotional loyalty, emotional connection which the customers have in between the brand and themselves, and because of the Apple unique ecosystem, the sleek, simplicity, seamless systems. So this is the power of emotional connection which the brand should try to build in between the customers and themselves if they want to keep loyal customers for a longer period of time and for their growth and expansion in the future. Next role of brand is perceived value. Now brands add perceived value to a product. Now what is the meaning of perceived value? Perceived value means that the customers are even willing to pay a higher amount of money for a particular product, premium pricing of the product, if they see that the product is worth paying for. Customers are often willing to pay a lot higher amount for the branded product just because the prestige and trust that the customers have towards the brand and the prestige which they'll be receiving after getting to purchase, after fetching the products of that brand. Like we can say Tesla products, Tesla cars, BMW cars, Apple products. All these are having perceived, all these brands attach perceived value with their brands. Right now, the next point or the next role of brand is customer loyalty. Now, positive brand experiences create loyal customers, create brand promoters. Loyal customers becomes the loyal customers becomes a asset for the organization. They becomes the brand promoters. They recommend the products to the other customers. They even return to the same brand for receiving the products again in the future. So loyalty supports long term business growth and it leads to long term business success and development. Next role of brand is market positioning. Now, brands help in positioning the company in the target market space. It shows that who the target audience is, which segment of the audience actually the brand is targeting. They have to customize the product according to that market segment and what the brand actually stands for. It influences the overall marketing strategy. Marketing strategy have to be developed in such a manner that more customers are attracted, and if they are selecting a particular segment of the market space, then designing of the product, designing of all these strategies, packaging, advertisement, distribution, warehousing, all have to be strategized in such a manner. Right. Now the next role of brand is expansion opportunities. Now strong brands make it a lot easier to launch for launching of the new products into the market space, because if there is a older brand in the market space, if Hindustan Unilever Limited, if they are making new products, if they are adding on in their older product lines, then it is definitely acceptable by the audience. Customers will be willingly to take up. They will be willing to take up the products because Hull is a trusted and a loyal brand. So stronger brands make it a lot easier to launch new products in a market space. They can even just rename the product or add something new feature to the product and relaunch the same product. Customers are more likely to try out new offerings from a trusted and loyal brand and an older brand in the market space than the newbies in the market space. Now the next role of brands is crisis management. Now in times of crisis, what happens? The stronger brands, the brands which are for a longer period of time, they recover a lot faster. They are even able to retain customer trust and loyalty, because if the customers are sticking towards the brand for a period of say 10 years, then even after a negative criticism have been given to that particular brand, what will happen? The customers are not going to shift to other brands. They might think that this is a phase when the brand is not doing well, but they are actually good in the market space. So the trust which the customer have towards the brand, the loyalty which they have towards the brand will promote the brand to come out of that down phase. They'll again recover a lot faster. They can take their time and they can recover a lot faster, and their reputation damage will not be that much hampered. Right. Now the last role of brand is investment value. Now brand increases the financial value of a company. Right, the brands, they increase the financial value, investment value of a company. For example, Coca-Cola is a top brand worldwide. We all know that Coca-Cola hold a very broad market in the today's arena. Its brand equity adds a major value to the company even if the physical assets decline, even if there is a loss in the physical assets of the company, the machinery and all is not functioning well, if there is a temporary shutdown of some of the outlets of Coca-Cola, then even in that cases the brand equity, the brand goodwill of the company is so high that the investors who are investing in the Coca-Cola brand, they are not going to run away anywhere. Investors trust the Coca-Cola brand so much due to its consistency in providing the products according to the needs and preferences of the customers, because of the recognition and goodwill which they are holding in the market space, and because of its global reach and global expansion. Right? So these are all the major role of brand in the market space. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you liked the lecture. If you are having any sort of queries and questions regarding any of the things which have been explained in these lecture, you can definitely ping that down. I love to help you out. So thank you once again, and take care and bye bye.